Hej, siemano wam wszystkim ludzie, z tej strony Arturo, witam was na swoim kanale i kontynuujemy Szymon, czarodziej 4. Moi drodzy, musimy udać się do domku babci, zresztą kiedy wejdziemy sobie w menu, mamy tutaj dziennik i mamy zadania niewykonane oraz zadania wykonane. Zadanie wykonane: wpaść na trop sobowtóra, zwabić królika w pułapkę, odnaleźć drogę do magicznego królestwa. Co musimy teraz zrobić? Zanieść kosz do babci. Mama czerwonego kapturka dała mi koszyk, który mam zanieść babci. Babcia mieszka w głębi lasu po drugiej stronie mostu trolla. Podobno jej domu nie można przeoczyć. Znaleźć sobowtóra. Alix wręczyła mi pierścień, który dostała od jakiegoś innego Simona. Najwyraźniej przedstawił się do niej ktoś, kto podaje się za mnie. Niech ja go tylko dopadnę. Zrobię mu z tyłka jesień średniowiecza. Uratować magiczne królestwo. W mojej wizji Alix mówiła o wielkim niebezpieczeństwie, jakie grozi magicznemu królestwu. Muszę dowiedzieć się, jaki łotr zagraża im tym razem i jak zwykle uratować świat. W takim razie nie pozostaje nam nic innego, jak udać się na most trolla.
Lo and behold, the troll has finally made it. I can't wait to hear his exaggerations and lists of complications to prevent me from crossing.
I w jakiś sposób dostać się stąd do domu babci. Tylko tak, mostu pilnuje troll, który mówi, że nie ma przejścia, ponieważ most jest w dalszym ciągu w remoncie.
Stop. Who is it?
Chce przejść, jaki przeciw?
I need to pass. Any objections?
Let me think. I think... Yes, the thing is that I levy a bridge tax. Only he who pays can pass. I'm sorry, but that's my business model.
Troll na moście, jesteś mostowym trollem?
A troll on a bridge. Are you a bridge troll?
Quite right. I guard this bridge. Rest assured, stranger, only he who giveth me 1,000,000 gold coins will pass.
Okej, no dobra, pieniędzy nie mam, żeby zapłacić trollowi, ale może znajdę jakieś alternatywne wyjście, żeby przedostać się na drugą stronę. Jesteś zbyt miły jak na mostowego trolla, powinieneś być znacznie bardziej paskudny.
Somehow you're too nice to be a bridge troll. You ought to be much nastier.
You really think so?
Of course. Look, you want 1,000,000 gold coins for passing this lousy bridge. You can't expect anybody to give you the gold with a smile on their lips. You have to intimidate your customers. It's a cheat thing, you know? Mafia.
I don't know. That's not my style. I prefer to convince by reasoned argument, you know.
Anyway, you gotta be a bit nastier. It just fits the troll cliché better. That's what your customers expect from you.
Chcesz 1,000,000 sztuk złota za przejście przez most. Odbiło ci, prawda?
You want 1,000,000 gold coins for crossing this bridge? Hey, you're off your helmet, aren't you?
Well, that's my current rate, and even that is costing me money. Oh, and you'd better get used to my prices, because I'm planning on expanding my business. Every bridge in the entire kingdom will be guarded by my employees. Just imagine, McBridge guarding.
Będę przechodził tędy dość regularnie, może zgodzisz się na jakieś darmowe kilometry.
I'll be passing quite regularly. How about paying me bonus miles in advance?
No, I believe in my monopoly. There'll be no discounts for anybody.
Masz może jakieś oficjalne pozwolenie na prowadzenie tego interesu?
Do you have a bridge warden license by any chance?
My license?
Gotcha, buddy. You are not allowed to do this without a license.
Oh, of course I have a bridge warden license. Besides that, I also have a bridge troll work permit, a security certificate for the bridge, a gold collecting license, several certifications for attending the training course bridge control from a service point of view 1 to 3, and a medical certificate regarding my suitability for this profession. Which one do you want to see?
Oh, well, I'll come back to that later. I'll be off.
See you.
No i delikatnie nas zagiął. Coś tu mamy. Mamy gałąź.
If I wanted to swing past that guy, I could use this branch.
Czyli w jakiś sposób musiałbym się dostać na tą gałąź, żeby przedostać się na drugą stronę. Ogólnie w ekwipunku mam kilka elementów, które udało mi się zabrać w poprzednim odcinku. Mam kosz z jedzeniem babci.
Nobody's gonna miss that apple.
O, czyżbym wyjął jabłko, ale nie widzę go nigdzie w ekwipunku.
What can an old lady do with a chocolate bar? It'll only stick her dentures together. All right, then I'll have one last nibble. Afterwards, I'd rather steer clear of it. I better not take anything more out of the basket.
Tylko gdzie w takim razie te elementy trafiły do mojego ekwipunku, skoro próbuję przesunąć ten pasek w dół, ale nic takiego się tutaj nie pojawia. Dobra, w każdym bądź razie mamy sznur, może uda się go użyć na tej gałęzi.
The rope doesn't stick to the branch, and it's too short for doubling it. If I want to swing past that troll, I have to come up with something else.
Chyba że ten sznur będę mógł połączyć z hakiem.
Here we go, an artificial liana with integrated locking. I hope the knot will do. Attention! Like the big hero from the jungle.
What on earth?
A massive plunge, an inglorious end to a short-lived career. That's what happens to young entrepreneurs.
Okej. Nie tego się spodziewałem. Myślałem, że faktycznie przejdziemy na drugą stronę, pomijając trolla. Ale wychodzi na to, że trolla to my zrzuciliśmy z tego mostu. Co nie zmienia faktu, że mamy przejście dalej. Jest strażnica.
That's a classic guardhouse with red and white stripes.
Ale nie widzę, żebyśmy cokolwiek mogli wyjąć ze środka. Świątynia umarłych. Brzmi creepy. Możemy udać się również do ciemnego lasu.
A big, creepy gate to a dilapidated temple would fit perfectly in a horror flick, but what is it doing here? That crooked dump must be Grandma's house.
Mamy jakiś domek. O, jest grzyb. Kolejny.
Looks like a witch's cottage from the fairy tales. Gingerbread is really tasty once in a while.
Czyli mamy tutaj domek z piernika. Tak jak Simon skomentował, pewnie będzie to domek czarownicy, ale... mamy kosz z jedzeniem dla czarownicy? Trochę mi tutaj się pokręciły bajki. Kuba.
The last thing I will do is find out what happens when I eat those. I still remember the last time. Wow, some massive mushrooms! I just hope they're not populated with fairies, because I forgot my fly swat.
Okej.
Ah, a mossy X. I bet there'll be some files emerging here somewhere, and then something awfully mysterious will happen. Ah,
Dzwoneczek.
if I ever need a bunch of flowers for Alix, I'll go for these, instead of wasting time and money at the florist's. I better stay clear of them. This flower somehow doesn't seem like a hardcore vegan.
Dobra, wydaje mi się, że nic stąd raczej zabrać nie będę mógł. Ale wiecie, wolałem się dokładnie wszędzie rozejrzeć. Jest też jakaś gałąź, ale nie jest klikalna. Tutaj mamy kolejne grzyby. Dobra, wejdźmy zatem do domku babci. O, faktycznie jest babcia i jest obrazek z Jasiem i Małgosią.
Hopefully the old witch could call for the police before it was too late. Old photos of poor quality. I guess they don't have access to the latest technology around here.
Stolik nocny.
A bedside table. I really don't want to know what's in there.
Mamy dziwną butelkę oraz jakieś prawdopodobnie eliksiry.
This seems to be seriously bottom shelf stuff with some lizard-like animal in it. The grandma can drink this herself.
Może jest to po prostu jakiś środek leczniczy.
This drawer is completely out of shape. This drawer is
Dobra, za chwilę sobie porozmawiamy z babcią, ale mamy tutaj również jakiś piec, okno, bujany fotel. No i jest szafa.
an old coal oven. There's not much light coming through this window. Probably she's afraid of turning to dust in the daylight. A retro rocking chair. A wardrobe. Of course, without dimension traveling capabilities.
No dobra, w takim razie chodźmy porozmawiać z babcią.
Ooh, who's coming to visit me?
To tylko ja, uroczy Simon.
Oh, it's only me, the lovely Simon.
Ah, yes, the lovely Simon, who's so nice and caring and always brings me food.
Does he? And he wants nothing in return?
No, nothing. That's because the lovely Simon is such a fine young man.
I'd rather say it's because he's such a stupid idiot, but if you say so.
On sam potrafi się skrytykować, ale to jest bardzo dobrze. Babciu, nie nudzisz się sama w lesie?
Say, Grandma, isn't it boring to be so alone in this forest?
Well, sometimes it gets lonely. But my son is married to that witch who'd love to see me dead. So I'm not moving to their house.
Maybe she's trying to get rid of you before you get rid of her.
Who knows? What do you care?
Mam dla ciebie kosz smakołyków.
Look, Grandma, I have some presents for you.
It's about time, young man. Let me see. That's it? Did you steal something out of the basket, you greedy little thief?
I just needed to refill my energy stock with the calories I've lost on my way here.
You impertinent brat. Now I can't trust you with the presents for my daughter-in-law. That lazy rascal can get it herself.
Presents for your daughter-in-law? With a poison drink or a bomb in the basket?
Oh, do you really think I'd do such a terrible thing? Just because this nasty witch took away my Carl? If that's what he wants, so be it. Although I think that a boy at the age of 30 is too young to make such a hard decision. He should let his mother choose the bride. Poison, you say? Not a bad idea.
Wow, maybe my parents aren't that bad after all.
Uroczy Simon ma problemy z pamięcią i nie może wydostać się z lasu.
The lovely Simon has problems with partial amnesia and can't find his way out of the woods.
Ah, am I hearing right? You're saying you have memory blanks at your age?
Yes, could you show me the way?
You're only trying to avoid working, you scallywag. Let's see if you start to remember when I pump a shot in your backside.
No, I really can't remember.
Are you drunk, you little brat? You should be ashamed. Now you see where the liquor's getting you.
But
No excuses. But since you bring me food every day, I won't be too harsh on you. Here, have this old map. I recently bought a new one that shows restaurants and everything. But this one should do just fine.
No nie no, problemy z pamięcią można mieć w każdym wieku. Ja wam powiem, że po przybyciu COVID-a był pewien taki okres, że faktycznie miałem problemy z pamięcią. I z rozpoznawaniem ludzi na mieście. Nie wiem, to było dziwne doświadczenie. Potem jakoś to wszystko się unormowało.
Ooh, who's coming to visit me?
I have to attend some important meetings. See you.
Czyli tak, dostaliśmy od babci jakąś mapę. Domek babci, chata drwala, warsztat stolarza, brzeg rzeki. Skrzyżowanie, most trolla. I tutaj mamy kolejną część mapki, która na tą chwilę nie jest odblokowana. No trudno. W jakiś sposób będziemy musieli się tam dostać. Czyli wychodzi na to, że u babci to już wszystko, co mogliśmy zrobić. Chociaż nie, mamy poduszeczkę do igieł.
Would you mind not touching my sewing needles, please?
Babciu, ale ja potrzebuję te igły.
Would you mind?
I'm sure this makes sense, but I haven't got a clue.
Niestety, wiadro i gąbka, garnek, olej. A może babcia chce pierścionek?
Don't know what to do with this.
No nie chcę. Może mógłbym coś tu jeszcze wykonać. Ale w sumie nie widzę żadnych innych interakcji, które bym mógł tutaj zrobić. Jedynie z tą poduszeczką do igieł.
I have...
No dobra, wyjdźmy zatem na zewnątrz. Może później będziemy mogli się tutaj cofnąć i to na przykład zabrać. Kiedy będziemy wiedzieli, gdzie to wykorzystać. Korzystając z naszej mapki, ja sobie wezmę od razu skrzyżowanie.
Hey, there's someone wearing a cape just like mine. I bet that's the bad egg who goes around pretending he's me. Quick, after him. I'll get him.
Czyżby to był mój sobowtór? Ale on był ubrany na zielono.
Ah, there he is. Just you wait, I'll get you. I'll catch him in a sec. Darn, why can't I catch up with him?
Ale przynajmniej doprowadził mnie do miasteczka.
You again?
Yeah, I was in the area anyway.
But you just walked past me. What's going on here? I'm beginning to feel all dizzy.
See, that's the problem. There's a strange guy who pretends to be me. But I don't have time to explain that to you. I gotta go and chase this night prowler.
Come on, what are you talking about? How did you manage to walk past me twice? I just read about these wormholes in the space-time continuum. Did you fall into one?
No, I don't think there are wormholes in this area.
Ale z drugiej strony mieliśmy jakąś dziwną wizję na początku gierki. Może faktycznie wpadliśmy w jakiś wir.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're just holding me up.
Dobra, tutaj mamy zaułek, do którego poszedł nasz sobowtór.
Oh, that is awful. I just saw this guy. I must stop drinking right away. Here, take this stuff away. It's making my eyes hurt. Oh, I'm seeing double. Or maybe you're a ghost?
Okej, mamy tutaj wilka, który popadł w alkoholizm. Na nasz widok oddał nam butelkę alkoholu. Widać, no, nie kontrolujesz tego, co widzi i mówi. Nie jestem duchem, to naprawdę ja. Podaj łapę, to zobaczysz.
No, I'm not a ghost. I really am here. Shake a paw, then you'll see.
But I daren't. You mustn't be a ghost. At least I can only see the lovely lady behind you once. That's a shame. I'd like to see her some more.
Niezupełnie. Widziałeś mojego paskudnego sobowtóra. Możesz mi powiedzieć, dokąd poszedł?
Not really. You saw my disgusting double. Can you tell me where he ran off to?
No, I can only do that when you prove to me that you're not a ghost. I don't tell ghosts anything at all.
Okay, if you really think I'm a ghost, then I could just go to your dear deceased mother and reveal that her little one drinks like a fish, unless...
All right. The guy just ran along there.
Well, there you are.
Okej, co my tutaj mamy? Denaturat, o kurde.
Oh, the mere smell makes me dizzy.
No to wilk nieźle tutaj zapodawał w szyję, jakby to powiedział jeden taki pewien polityk, tylko wyrażał się bardziej o kobietach. Jestem nawiązanie, czy ten wilk jest nawiązaniem do wilka i zająca, czy do wilka z czerwonego kapturka. W każdym bądź razie, zanim udamy się dalej do zaułka, spróbujmy porozmawiać ponownie z Alix.
I don't have time for a chat now.
Ciemna uliczka. Ty, faktycznie on wygląda jak ja.
Ah, now I've got him. So that's where the confusion came from. He's wearing the same clothes as me, only less elegantly. It looks like I've created a trend. And what about his face? I don't believe it. He looks exactly like me. It's starting to feel a little uncanny. Guard. Oh, what a horrible voice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Company stop. Attention! You called for me, civilian?
Me? No, I think that was a misunderstanding. You can carry on.
Company march! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Halt! It's me who has called you. Arrest this man who looks like me. He's a deceitful crook and has committed severe crimes.
What? I've done nothing.
Indeed? I can disprove that. I charge you with the following crimes: theft of rope, criminal assault, and obstruction of a toll bridge collector. Furthermore, illegal disposal of furniture in the royal wood, and of course, the detestable assumption of a different identity. You scoundrel have claimed to be me, Simon.
Of course I did. I am Simon.
There. He's doing it again. Obviously a repeating offender.
Alix, please tell them who I am.
Well, I don't know. I see two Simons. How should I know who's the right one?
Off we go, thug. Take the prisoner away. Company march. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't be afraid, Alix. Soon we will know what the story is with this villain. Abracadabra will question him. He's an excellent inquisitor, a true master of exquisite interrogation.
I'll accompany them. I want to see what the wizard does to this false Simon.
But, Alix, that's not a good idea. Think of the unimaginable horrors you will have to witness there. The art of interrogation is not something to be observed with amusement.
That's why. I'll see to it that Abracadabra won't overdo it.
Where on earth am I? It looks even worse than my room at home. Well, almost. Hey, what are they talking about outside?
That all sounds suspicious. Very suspicious. But I'll get the truth out of him. I have my own special methods.
You're the best, venerable wizard. May I just nevertheless mention the paperwork?
Oh, yes, sure. Where did I put Form 37A? We need that as well.
What's it for?
You need it for torturing suspects whose guilt is not yet proven. But when I'm finished with him, that will change. Then he'll admit to every possible crime from the last 10 years. Here's the form. What does it say here? What's the delinquent's name? Samson? That's an unusual name.
Venerable wizard, it says clearly and distinctly, Simon.
I can see that myself, stupid. Are you trying to tell me that my sight is going? And I have problems reading application 37A?
I didn't want to. You have eagle eyes, honorable wizard. Eagle eyes.
Absolutely. But enough of this idle chit-chat. I want to start.
I would like to be there.
A pretty young maiden like you shouldn't watch such horrible things.
I can bear it.
I think so too. And when do you get the opportunity to watch a master of his trade at work? Just watch how I extract his dark secrets, this murderer, thief, bilker, tax evader, or whatever. Guard, unlock the door and disappear. Greetings, venerable delinquent. Allow me to introduce myself. Abracadabra's my name, and I'm here to ensure the effective and professional conduct of this interrogation. But we'll see what you're accused of. So, you're accused of being Father Christmas's double? A serious crime. Nonetheless, your disguise is deceptively realistic.
That's not Father Christmas's double at all. I already interrogated him last month. It was that strange guy with the beard who climbed up and down the mountains and pestered our poor Yetis the whole time. This one here is our Simon's double.
Oh, yes, I remember. Right, indeed. This one here doesn't have a beard. Simon's double, is that right? Now, we could settle that quickly, but of course I would prefer to settle it slowly. I think I'll use the neurocerebral water torture on this delinquent first.
Nie nazywam się delikwent, tylko Simon.
My name isn't Delinquent, it's Simon.
I never remember my customers' names.
Może załatwimy sprawę od ręki. Powiem ci wszystko, co wiem, a ty mnie wypuścisz. To chyba dobra propozycja.
Can't we shorten the whole thing? I'll simply tell you all I know, and you can let me go. That's a good offer, isn't it?
Just like that? Don't you have any pride? Anyway, what's a confession worth if you make it so easily?
I'm more of a cooperative person, okay? And anyway, I don't have anything to hide.
How easily this lie escapes your lips. But you'll regret it bitterly when I start properly.
Proszę, tylko nie tortury wodne. Nie zniosę tego. Powiem wszystko.
Please, not the water torture. I can't bear it. I'll tell you everything.
But, worthy wizard, the king had the water torture forbidden many years ago, after he nearly drowned in the bath once.
Oh, yes, that's right. How could I forget? Good, then we'll do it differently. I'll play him a few speed metal records, backwards of course.
Brr, proszę, tylko nie speed metal. Przyznam się do wszystkiego, a nawet więcej.
Oh, please, anything but speed metal. I'll admit to everything and lots more.
What then?
The term speed metal is completely unsuitable these days. It's really not used anymore at all as an independent genre description. It signifies rather the fluent transition between the melodic style of thrash metal and the aggressive sort of power metal.
Oh, well, that changes everything, of course. In that case, I'll postpone the torture for the time being and then think about something else in peace and quiet.
But when do I get out of here? I don't have all the time in the world. The Magic Kingdom is in danger and so on.
Impatient, young man. Well, it could take a while before I've thought of something new. A very long while. You still have to confess under torture as well, and serve your sentence. Only a few people live to be so old that they get out of here alive. Have a nice day.
Now I've got a real problem. And even you think I'm a cheat, Alix?
Oh, Simon, imposter Simon. Somehow I do want to believe you, but everything is so confusing. You really do remind me of how my Simon was before, and I liked that very much.
Hey, I really am an experienced world saver. And if you're honest, you are keen on young, dynamic heroes who also show their feelings, aren't you?
Oh, Simon, I don't understand anything anymore. I'd better go before my head bursts. I wish you lots of luck. You'll need it.
No niestety Alexis nam nie wierzy. My zostaliśmy wtrąceni do celi. Na szczęście odbyło się tutaj bez użycia tortur. W każdym bądź razie, no prawdopodobnie będziemy musieli się stąd w jakiś sposób uwolnić. Mamy nocnik.
That smells like highly concentrated pee. The stuff is a danger to the public. It corrodes the inside of your nose.
A ja myślałem, że to jest jakiś garnek z zupą gulażową. No, można powiedzieć, że lekko się pomyliłem, ale no nie do końca.
That smells like
Może coś będę mógł też na tym użyć.
These are the usual emergency supplies of mushrooms. They bring color to the darkest cell.
Poczekajcie, bo ja mam garnek, może będę mógł to napełnić.
I'm sure this makes sense, but I haven't got a clue. Don't know what to do with this.
Denaturat.
Hasty. The cell walls are crumbling just from the stench.
O! Denaturat z moczem. O, to musi być mieszanka wybuchowa. Hantle.
Maybe you can build up your muscles so much that you can bend the window bars. Just the thought makes me almost unconscious from exhaustion.
Są tu też szczątki jakiegoś szczura.
Hopefully the poor animal didn't perish because of the lousy catering. Hopefully the... As a necklace, it's obviously too clumsy.
Graffiti, czyli napis WC. Prawdopodobnie znajdujemy się w celi, która została zrobiona z kibla.
These are medieval hygienic conditions. A solid wooden door with solid barred windows. I'm not going to get through that so easily.
Gdybym tak użył na przykład denaturatu z moczem na drzwiach, może w ten sposób bym się uwolnił, ale za chwilę spróbujemy to wykonać. Brudna poduszka.
Eee, there's insects or something in it. I can hear it crawling quite distinctly.
Rycza.
If it was up to abracadabra, that would be my bed for the next 100 years. I know how to stop that.
Nie martw się, Simon, w jakiś sposób na pewno się wydostaniemy. O, mogę zabrać słomę.
As a necklace, it's obviously too clumsy.
Okno celi.
I'll never fit through there. The window looks out over the alley in which the guard grabbed me. Unfortunately, I don't fit through in the slightest.
Dobra, plan jest taki, żeby spróbować użyć tego na oknie.
I don't think that stuff can corrode metal, can it? Seems to be stainless steel. I'll never fit through there.
Czyli tędy raczej nie przejdziemy. Dobra, spróbujmy użyć zatem tego na drzwiach.
Hey, that brew has corroded away all the wood. The door's open.
Hey, you peeping Tom. Get your saggy backside away from my dungeon door. You wouldn't see anything even if I would sit here stark naked.
Oh, I know that voice. It's Goldilocks, the master thief. I know her from a long time ago. I saw her sometimes when she was on the prowl. Hi, Goldilocks. It's me, Simon. Do you remember? Apparently, we have the same kind of problem.
Simon? Fancy meeting you here. Hey, that's cool. Get me out of here and we'll escape altogether.
All together? Is there someone else in your dungeon?
That depends. Wait and see. Just come in. I've got a special hairpin. It's perfect to open the front door. Hurry up. The damn door is locked by one of these magic locks. I guess that abracadabra wanted to make sure that I couldn't escape. But I'm sure you'll find a way to unlock your door.
Cela złotego loczka.
This is Goldilocks' dungeon.
Kimkolwiek jest złoty loczek, ale prawdopodobnie w poprzednich częściach już mieliśmy okazję się z nią spotkać. Nieokreślone urządzenie.
I'd better not get close to that machine. Looks dangerous.
Magiczne okulary.
Those are glasses for magic deciphering. They're cool. Every Dilton can decipher high-level magic with them. Sadly, they're not allowed to be used in exams at the School of Magic.
Narzędzia tortur. Mamy też zwój.
There's loads of funny signs on it. Seems to be high-level magic.
Okej.
This reminds me of my last chemistry lesson. I bet the acid I spilled then has probably reached the center of the earth by now.
Ale widzę, że mamy jakąś kolbę, którą będę mógł zabrać do ekwipunku. Chętnie to zrobię. Laboratorium chemiczne, dziwne urządzenie. Prawdopodobnie będzie tutaj produkowany bimber.
I wouldn't want to be in there when somebody presses the big red button. It's looking very strangely at me.
Ciemna uliczka. Na razie na zewnątrz nie będziemy wychodzili. Dobra. Czekajcie, co my wzięliśmy? Mamy jakiś zwój.
There's loads of funny signs on it. Seems to be high-level magic.
Wzięliśmy szklaną kolbę. Mamy również magiczne okulary deszyfrujące.
Those are glasses for magic deciphering. They're cool. Every Dilton can decipher.
Dobra, plan jest taki, żeby wziąć to i użyć na tym.
Ah, I can see clearly now. That's door-opening magic. Bet I can use it now without any problems. Hey, the glasses have given up the ghost. The scrolls seem to be too high level.
O,
let's get started. Do I have to read aloud? Dum-de-dum, dum-de-doo, and the door is split in two. Hey, it reminds me of those stupid role plays I used to play. It worked! My rant about this silly spell can wait.
Okej, udało nam się dostać do środka, do celi Złotego Loczka. Jęczący Juliusz Dusz. Szpilka do włosów.
Ah, a hairpin. I can make good use of that.
You bet. You could free me, and then we could escape together.
I keep hearing together?
Hey, rescue me, will you? You owe me something.
When she takes that line with me, it makes me even more determined to dig in my heels. After all, I don't have to rescue her.
Nie mam zielonego pojęcia, co cię łączyło ze Złotym Loczkiem, ale jeżeli nie będziesz chciał jej uwalniać, to tego nie zrobimy. Mamy poduszkę.
It's too disgusting to use as a comfort cushion.
Czerwony szalik.
A nice red neckerchief.
Wszystko grabimy z tej celi, co się tylko da. Kolejna słoma.
The handcuffs are made of stainless steel. They spent money for stuff like this, but the sanitation facilities are the cheapest you can get.
It's really you, Simon! Someone must have heard my curse. I mean my prayer. Quick, free me from the chain, and then we can escape together.
Czy twój współlokator od dawna jest w takim stanie?
Has your roommate been in this condition for a long time?
Him? Well, he was like that when I arrived. A little strange, isn't it? But actually, I couldn't care less. It's much more important to find a way out of here. Don't you agree?
No my uciekamy, ty zostajesz w środku. Jak się wpakowałeś w takie tarapaty?
How did you get into this situation?
Oh, it's a long story. Do you like long-winded stories about ingenious offenses against property?
No idea.
Told you. In short, I'm here as a consequence of a regrettable misunderstanding, and unfortunately all my attempts to escape have been prevented. And now I'm in severe solitary confinement, and of course I want to leave as soon as possible. And then a young, oh so radiant hero with a silly hat appears. That's the story up until now.
Dlaczego nie możesz się sama uwolnić?
How come you can't free yourself?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you hinting at my unquestionable abilities as a master thief? Normally it wouldn't be a problem for me to escape, but abracadabra pulled out all the stops for a modern prison, especially after my last attempt to escape. I could open the door to the dungeon in no time with my hairpin, but the chains in here are quite something. Makes you want to cry.
Well, I'll just go.
Okej, to chyba niespecjalnie jej pomogliśmy. Lista kresek.
To make a list like this can't be a satisfying hobby either. Hey, you look like one of the guys who usually materialize in a graveyard.
Maybe, but I don't do things like that. I haven't got out into the fresh air for a long time.
How did you get here, and why are you a ghost?
I'm innocent. I've been unjustly thrown into the dungeon.
Okej, obstawiam, że gościu tak długo siedzi w tej celi, że tutaj umarł i po prostu, nie może się z niej wydostać jako dług. Dlatego cały czas tutaj siedzi. Niewinny, wszyscy tak mówią. Witaj w klubie.
Innocent? Everybody says that. Welcome to the club.
But I really am innocent.
Unfortunately, I've got the same problem, though I haven't died of despair as a result.
Dlaczego cię zamknęli?
Why did they lock you up?
It doesn't matter anymore. I just want to find my eternal rest. But to do that, I must get acquitted.
But how would this work? You're dead! Nowadays, the courts are occupied with all sorts of odd cases, but I can't imagine that a dead man will be given a hearing.
But I have to find a way into the realm of the dead. Unfortunately, they won't accept me there in my state. My attachment to this world is too strong. They don't like that down there. Could you please help me? You only have to find a way to prove my innocence.
I'm sorry, but at the moment I've got my own worries. Maybe later. I don't think you're in very much of a hurry. The dead have all the time in the world.
Trochę szkoda mi tego staruszka, on błagał o pomoc. Prosi bym nawet powiedział. Myślę, że w jakiś sposób mu pomożemy, ale no w późniejszym terminie. Jak to się dzieje, że większość ludzi umiera bez szemrania, a inni stoją się duchami?
How come most people die without complaining, whereas others become ghosts?
No idea. I died just yesterday and don't know too much about the world of ghosts yet. I guess it's because I was incarcerated innocently. It must tie my soul to this dreadful place. Maybe it's just hereditary. A niece of mine has the same problem. She's got it even worse. She lives in the girls' toilet of this weird school and grumbles all day long.
I think I've heard about her. Your family seems to have a strong tendency to self-pity. Thanks for the spiritualizing chat. I've got to go now.
Nie wiem, czy to nie było nawiązanie do Harry'ego Pottera i tej jęczącej ktoś tam. Nie wiem, nie pamiętam.
This looks like modern art. You can pick up shed loads of money if you find an idiot who's into stuff like this.
Łańcuchy, nocnik, który jest pusty. Okej. Mam słomę i słomę. Duży snopek słomy.
What's that all about?
Może z czymś jeszcze będę mógł to połączyć?
No, that doesn't work.
To nie zadziała. Okej. Złoty loczek. Chętnie bym zobaczył na nasze zadanie, co musimy teraz wykonać. Chociaż z drugiej strony wyjdę na zewnątrz i zobaczę, czy uda się wejść na ciemną uliczkę.
The door is locked. Surprise, surprise! What a cowpoke.
Chyba że, bo teraz tak wpadłem na pomysł, może my byśmy musieli tutaj zrobić ucieczkę niczym z Alcatraz. Ale zrobimy tak, wejdźmy na dziennik i opuść loch. Oczywiście, jak tylko się czegoś dowiem, zaraz ląduję w więzieniu. Muszę się stąd wydostać, inaczej mój sobowtór będzie bezkarny. Alix jest w niebezpieczeństwie, a mnie grożą tortury. Czuję się jak przed klasówką z matematyki. Poradziłem sobie z drzwiami mojej celi, ale to nie wystarczy. Jeśli po prostu stąd wyjdę, od razu zauważą, że znikłem. No właśnie, wydaje mi się, że będziemy musieli zrobić kukłę niczym z Alcatraz i ją tutaj umieścić na tej pryczy. Dlatego mamy te kawałki słomy.
Great idea, apart from the fact that it doesn't work. Great idea.
Tylko to nie zadziała.
What's that all about? No, that doesn't work.
Tak jakby czegoś mi jeszcze brakowało.
Don't know what to do with this. The neckerchief can be formed like a cap. If I put it on the glass flask, it looks like a head with my magic cap.
Okej. Czyli mamy już zrobioną głowę.
That almost looks like my well-formed skull.
Ale w dalszym ciągu brakuje tutaj czerwonego fartuszka. Czyli bym musiał znaleźć coś, co jest w czerwonym kolorze. Dywan!
A red rug. Hey, it has the same pattern as my cape. I'm sure this makes sense, but I haven't got a clue.
Okej.
Hey, if I wrap the straw up with the carpet, I will get a nice torso. That almost looks like my wonderful, well-toned body. The phony Simon is ready.
Mamy szpilki do włosów. Dobra. Udało nam się zrobić prowizorycznego Simona.
The door is locked. Surprise, surprise!
Tylko jeszcze nie mam zielonego pojęcia, w jaki sposób miałbym wydostać się na zewnątrz. W sensie, którędy. Bo przez okno wyjść nie mogę. Nie mam już moczu z denaturatem.
I'll never fit through there.
No właśnie, tędy się nie przycisnę. Złoty loczek.
What next?
Well, I'll just go. I won't do that. I'm neither her rescuer, nor am I her hairdresser.
Okej. Nie chcę jej uwalniać.
It's too disgusting to use as a comfort cushion. I won't fit through there.
Czyli tędy też nie przejdziemy. Prawdopodobnie coś jeszcze muszę wykonać w swojej celi. Obstawiam, że nie jest to koniec. Ale moi drodzy, ja myślę, że w tym miejscu mimo wszystko zakończymy ten odcinek. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobał. Dzięki wielkie za uwagę, trzymajcie się i do usłyszenia w dniu jutrzejszym. Hej!